Yesterday, I asked you guys, give me something or give me one to three things that you guys would like to see improved about Grand Cross. And a lot of you guys actually commented. So I wanted to make a video just because I want to get you guys into the discussion, from the community, at least my community. I thought it would be nice to include you guys in this type of video. So let's go ahead and let's read what you guys wrote. I did see a couple of, notifications and everything when I was going through my studio. So I did see a couple of things, but I don't think they're anything too crazy. So yeah, let's go ahead and read through you guys' suggestions, and anyone who comments after this video. I appreciate you guys showing me love and support as well. All right, so here we go. From the user Zachariah, increased rates. And then 2, I stopped playing for about 5 to 6 years. Okay. And came back for the 7th. Was absolutely shocked to see how bare bones all reverse stages. Okay. You think they capitalized on it? Interesting stories. Okay. I could see that. I definitely could see that point. The reverse stages that's a mode that I definitely think that they, kind of dropped the ball on, because it was a very good mode to replay stages in the story while also getting good rewards. They really did drop the ball on the reverse stages. They need to go back to that. Make characters like Indra, Coin Shop, Archangels, etc. There's so much characters from the main story. Okay, I think they can make more, but if not too, they also make, okay. I definitely agree. I think, I don't know about the higher tier Coin Shop having characters in it. I think you mean like UR character, like summonable UR characters, or festival units. I think that's what you mean. So I agree if that's the case. I thought you meant just kind of the same Coin Shop units for a second, but I don't think that's what you mean. But anyway, yeah, I agree. I definitely agree. There's so many characters that they could go through and they don't. I don't understand it. Again, Indra units, you have the Archangel units you could keep making. There's legitimately old characters that still don't have different variants you could go back to. I mean, how many characters from backstories and flashbacks are we missing? There's Nerabasta they never put in. There's just a lot of units that should be in the game, but actually aren't in the game. It's like a weird way of them handling the game. I don't understand it, but it is what it is. Like Zaratros, can we get another Zaratros card? I know he was only in one, basically he was in a few episodes, but we only have one card version of him, yet why in the hell do we have 4 or 3 versions of Thonar? We have 17 different versions of Elaine. You know what I mean? There's so many strange low hype characters that we have so much of, but the characters you would think would be in the game, like Berserk Meliodas with the 2 big hands, he's still not in the game. Wheelchair Gother is not in the game. The other commandments that died before Meliodas, I know they were brief, but they have models in the game. So very strange, but good point, Zachariah. 1, increase the ability to play Indra daily from 3 to at least 6. Personally, I think they should remove the cap entirely. This right here, this is something that they should do across the entire game. I am not a fan of we need to limit how many times you can play a mode. I personally just hate that way of doing things. I hate it because it really makes it feel like you can't enjoy playing because you're limited to doing it once or 3 times a day. It just feels bad. It doesn't feel like, oh, I'm enjoying the game because I like it. It's like, okay, I'm playing it and then what else? That's it. It's so, I don't know. It's such an archaic way of doing things, but yet gacha games still do it. It's so stupid. Increase the amount of Super Awakening coins we get in every places in the game. Absolutely. Me personally, I have all LRs made and soon I'll be capped with LR coins. And in order to spend them, I need a lot of SA coins for True Awakening. So I love to see some SA coins, for example, in Fort Solris. Also make Hourglass a weekly thing. Absolutely. I agree with every single point here. Netmarble needs to go ahead and remove the cap on daily limits entirely on everything. It is 7 years in. We do not need a daily limit cap on demons. We don't need it on Fort Solgris. It's just stupid. It's just very, very dumb. And they love doing this. I don't understand. Like Supreme Deity Battle is the same thing. They released, and it's the same thing as a Demon King. You can only do it once, and you have to spend platinum coin. So I just, it boggles my mind because people don't want that. They want modes they can just go back in, test characters out, and then leave. That's all they want. It's, I don't know, it's so stupid to me. Stupid. But yeah, they definitely need to increase the SA coins as well. I've been advocating for that since I've been playing again. Same thing with LR coins. They need to throw out more of those. How about we just remove the limit on LR coins you can get and just make it 999, right? How about that? How about we do that, Netmarble? How about we do that? Increase Super Awakening coin availability. Yep, okay. Increase gold availability. Okay. I never thought about that one. I never really thought about that. Increase gold availability. That's actually a good one. Why didn't I think of that? I feel like that would be a really common one. Hold on, I'm gonna write that down because that actually is a good one. I want to remember that for for my videos and everything like that. So let me actually, you guys are gonna be like, what is he doing? I just want to write it down so that way I don't forget. But yeah, that's actually, give me a second. That's actually a good one. Increase gold availability. I like that one. You, sir, get a gold star from your boy because I wrote that down in the book. I like that one. Yeah, increase gold availability. I think that we should have the ability to farm places other than Fort Solgris for stuff. I think that if they make another, let's say, tab, and they make it really, I wouldn't even say really difficult, but I would say challenging enough to where, maybe you can't auto farm it, but the rewards are really good, but, it actually is a modern updated stage. But imagine you get like 20 Super Awakening coins or something from doing it, and there's, maybe on that you could put a daily limit. That I could understand. If you're getting like 20 per run, that I could understand. But just make it enticing, right? Make it have SSR pendants. Make it have, a 1% chance at dropping an LR. I don't know, something good. But yeah, I do like that. Make banner rates a little better, especially for collabs. Yeah, it does feel bad when you have multiple units on the banner and then the rates are like 0.25%. It's terrible. I understand what I understand why Netmarble does the way they do it because of the fact that, they want to keep it at a 0.5% overall rated up. But then I read the comments and someone told me that they actually, beforehand, when there was 2 units on a banner, it was 0.5%. So now I'm like, okay, now it's just a scummy move. Like, hands down. Why are we decreasing the rates in Netmarble? It's so stupid. So stupid. All right. One old content like reverse stages getting revamped. Okay, so this is the second person that said that. Okay. It has been so long since they have done something unique like this. Okay, bring back Trial of Courage, but make it balanced. Also bring back the long forgotten Ancient Holy War event. I do remember a little bit of this. I can't exactly remember, but I do remember a little bit, right? Because it's like you have to choose or something. I remember a little bit. Trial of Courage, I'm not too familiar. Is that like Trial of Towers? Is that what that is? I don't remember exactly what that is, if that's the case. Okay. More content all the way playable. Okay, always a final boss. Tyler trials up all the time. Add new stages every week. Add more missions to clear a stage with specific race, for example. Okay. Revamp the coin shop. Add newer heroes on a rotating schedule. And give duplicate. Okay. This is pretty good. Pretty good from Ancity here. I do like it. So more stages is always good. PvE, right? That's always going to be a good thing no matter what. So I'm a fan of that. I agree. Bring back some of these old stages that you guys got rid of. I don't understand. It's not hard to just make a mode. You update it weekly and we get rewards. It's not hard. I don't get it. Don't understand. More content all the way playable. I think this is more like a balancing. If I'm sorry if I don't completely understand this. Make content all the way playable. I think it just means like balancing it out, maybe the content, or I can't think of what this person is. I'm sorry, Anthony. I'm not thinking straight on this one. I can't really. I don't really understand what this one is. I'm sorry. Always a final boss up. That one I understand. So always a final boss battle. Okay. Trial of tower trials up all the time. And funny enough, they did used to do this. They actually did back in the day. They actually had a Trial of Towers tab, and you could go there every week because they would update it. But they gave up on it and is kind of dead now. It only returns every so often. But yeah, they did used to have that. And then add missions to clear a stage. So I do like this idea of adding missions to events. I think that Netmarble, if they did that, where it was a weekly thing where it's like 10 missions, various different stages in the game. Let's say they do one mission, you have to beat the OG demon with a team full of unknown heroes, right? But you get 6 SSR pendants and 6 Super Awakening coins. The next stage is clear Ratatoskr demonic beast with all demons. I don't know, something hard, but you get like, I don't know, 6 UR pendants, 3 SSR pendants, and 3 Super Awakening coins. I don't know, something like that. You guys get what I'm saying? But adding missions to events, that's a good one. That's a really, really good one. I do like that. A revamp the coin shop, of course, add newer heroes on a rotating schedule. Yeah, I really do think that they could just add in some of these SSR units that they don't really put on banners into the coin shop. Why not? Why not do that? Yeah, I guess have them on a rotating schedule. Yeah, do that. I don't really understand why they can't. That's a good one too. All right. 1, involvement. Okay. As in good consistency with good updates and that actually have at least stories. So this is one too, that they don't really do stories like that no more. I don't know what happened when they stopped, but they used to do a story for pretty much all the collabs and all of the special events they had. Maybe it's the fact that no one reads them, I guess, that they stopped. Maybe they sacrificed the stories for better quality animations, models, attacks, stuff like that. It could be a case of them simply just not wanting to spend the resources to make the story, in that case I can understand. However, I think they should continue making the stories and putting them in the archive so people can at least read them, because there are some people that like to read that stuff. So then they could do that. The way they handle characters as a whole, where every character that comes out now is supposed to be a direct counter. I mean, but this is a thing that's been going on since the start of the game. This has been start of the game, CDU. This isn't new to now. It's been here since pretty much since the Pierce meta. I think the Pierce meta is what really kickstarted the whole, now this unit comes out, I'm gonna be better than you. Now this unit comes out, I'm gonna be better than you. Because before that, when units came out, they actually were kind of balanced around each other. They actually had different types of abilities. Once Pierce came out, it was, I think that's legitimately, that is when the meta stuff started, where every unit came out countering this, countering that, helping this, countering that. But it is a PvP game, so I mean, we're gonna go in that direction no matter what. It is what it is, right? Rewards. We know what the rewards are. Okay, we don't want 1 SSR from a minigame. Yeah, preach. Okay, let me see. We do it. In-game content should just be more than 1 to 5. Yeah, okay. Put it beside the counters. Yep, I agree. Absolutely. The rewards for events should not be spread into 1 or 5 diamonds over the span of entire months. I definitely could see that. I think this might be, I can't really pick up a specific time. So if you're watching the CDU, respond to me with a specific moment that this happened, but I can't remember them giving out rewards, like if it's 1 to 5 diamonds over the span. I mean, I get what he's saying, though. I get what he's saying. It shouldn't be like these events where we only get 1 to 5 diamonds per event. Sometimes they do that when it comes to, event boss battles. They'll do that. I get it. I definitely do understand. But I don't think that, they're only giving out 1 to 5 diamonds per event for months. I don't think they're doing that. Like, all in all, they're giving us a lot of diamonds. But yeah, I get it. It's spread apart, but that's just how gacha games are. It's not like they're gonna give you, I mean, some do, they give you all of it all at once. Unfortunately, Grand Cross isn't like that. They can update the diamonds though to like 10 at the very least. I do agree. Same thing with the rewards. Update the rewards that we get from these mini games, from these mini events, from these events in general. Just increase the rewards. I would like that. I absolutely would like that. Yep. So pretty good post. More relics, return 0.05% banner improvements to old content. I agree. Okay, let me go down here and read some of the ones at the bottom just to give them some love. Take box CC out of PvP. Oh, brother, they can't do that. Brother, what, are you crazy? Brother, are you crazy? They can't take box CC out of PvP. There's literally no way you can do that. You would have to redo the entire game. There's no way they could do it. Let me see what the response is. If box CC was as useful as it is in Dragon Ball Legends, nobody would talk about it, blah, 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 blah. That would be awesome. Box CC is a dumb system that frustrates you more than anything else, but in a company logic, the system is a genius move. Actually, that is a pretty good explanation about the system. The box CC system, it is actually not the best. I know it can be fun to try and grind and get up to a really high box CC. I'm not going to take that away from it. But overall, as a system, it is really dumb because it does rely on, one, getting a lot of units, two, like getting those units, their UR, LR, blah, 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 all that stuff. Granted, they do have ways for you to easily get some of these characters to level 90 UR and everything like that. But overall, it is a dumb system because newer players, unless they're really, really, really grinding every day for hours on end, I mean, purchasing, they're never going to get up to a high box CC. And I'm not saying that as a cop-out, like you can never win a match in PvP or anything like that, but it is harder. It definitely is harder. So I agree with this, actually. Yeah, they can't take box CC out of PvP, my guy. I'm sorry. They can't do that. Ban whales. They can't do that either. Like, they can't do that. Because of the fact that if they banned whales, this game would die within the same, probably within the same week. Yeah, probably. They can't ban whales. They can't do that. Unfortunately, whales are in every game you play. There is, no matter what. Even if buying stuff doesn't give you an advantage in the actual game itself, there's still people that will buy them. There's still people that will buy costumes, even if they don't give you an advantage. So, unfortunately, whales exist, right? But they also help keep the game alive. So I'm not mad. I'm definitely not mad. Grand Cross should give me 200,000 Super Awakening coins and gems. Oh yeah, definitely. I agree. Hold on. Let me like that. I agree. Yeah. Please, hold on. Please allow knighthood. Okay, please allow knighthood boss battles to be ran on auto repeat. I need anvils and gems. Ooh, that's a good one too. Auto repeat for knighthood boss battle. I like that one too, Dina. I'm gonna write that one down too. That's a good one. So they don't have. Okay, so you guys know I'm not like a huge PvP person or whatever. I really just don't enjoy PvP at all. But Knighthood Boss Battle isn't PvP, and it's also just kind of a mode where you can get some, basically free rewards. I agree. That would be dope to auto repeat. It's not the best place to grind anvils, but it's one of the most free and accessible places to grind anvils. So yeah, that is true. More free-to-play gems or reducing how dupe-hungry units are. Yup, absolutely. Absolutely will advocate for more free-to-play gems and also to reduce how dupe-reliant units are. For sure. Not every passive needs to be dupe-reliant. It's one thing to increase a passive's percentage or base numbers for a dupe level or something, but to effectively gate a passive behind dupes is lame. Featured characters are way too dupe dependent nowadays. Yep. Increase the base inventory for gear. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, these are good. I like all of these suggestions. Sorry if I didn't get to you, but the video is going on 20 minutes. Well, it's past 20 minutes now. So yeah, thank you guys for, responding to this. I didn't want to get you guys in here as a way to show my appreciation and get you guys talking, hear your guys' opinions, thoughts. I thought this was nice. Let me know if you want me to do something like this again. I love you all. This will be Dev signing out. I hope you all have a blessed and beautiful rest of your day.